there, Tim dear. Just like you to see my latest acquisition. I bought these because they have a blade edge. Give you a quick look now, I'll show them in more detail in a minute. But they have a blade edge rather than a serration, and that's what I want to test. Okay, so let's have a look at the product packaging. That's really nice. A magnetic latch here. When you open that up, you get information about the product. This is like a kind of velvety foam layer here, so let's just take that out, see what we see. Wow, aren't they nice? Aren't they lovely? Okay, so let's have a look at what we've got. Each one comes in its own really nice leather scabbard. Isn't that lovely? Well, they feel really nice too. Yeah, so let's take one out. Just withdraw that out there. And if you can see that, that's really nice. Yeah, the logo there just feels so wonderful in the hand. Feels like you could really cut a steak with that. Yeah, that's beautiful. So we're going to now just try these against typical steak knives, serrated edge. I bought these because I wanted to see the difference between a blade edge and a serrated edge. So I'm going to video that and coming up shortly, and you'll see what I've discovered with it. Beautiful, very nice, perfect weight. Yeah, I'm sure these will be great. So these are the steak knives I'm going to try. We've got the Zelite steak knife, got your classic traditional serrated edge steak knife, and here we've got a very good quality steak knife from just a steak set. Each of these knives have been sold on the basis of their ability to cut steak. So let's give the Zelite a run for its money against these other two guys. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to try your classic wooden handled serrated edge steak knife, and I'm just going to plump for it here. Okay, and that was pretty good. Next thing I'm going to try and do is do a thin slice with our silver steak knife. Let's see if we can, how we can open it. There's a lot of fat in this just there. Okay, so really nice. Look at that. I'm going to try the Zelite steak knife. Okay, so first impressions is the Zelite just cuts through in long slow draws that way. Let's try this one to do the same thing. Okay, it's done it, but if you can see all the torn fibre there, let's go back and try the Zelite again. I think you'll be able to see, it certainly feels considerably easier to cut this steak. That was 2 strokes, it's in 1 stroke actually. Let me just try that in 1 stroke. Yeah, almost in 1 stroke. So let's try coming back to this one again. Try 1 stroke there. No, it's actually just destroyed the steak. Let me try this one. Really having to push hard. Okay, so there's an example of a piece cut with the Zelite. Look at that, perfect. Okay, so let's move a bit further down towards the crispy fat now. Let's get some crispy fat going. So if I just move all of this that way, and let's have a look at crispy fat. Yep, it does it. to this piece, and let's just see what she's made of. So I think a test of a knife like this would be, can you cut this piece in half? So I just hold it there, just gently go down through the knife. Certainly looks that way. Easily, and that was through some gristle as well. Look at that, there's no doubt about it. I think this Zelite steak knife is quite amazing. Well, I think that was fairly clear, wasn't it? The serrated edge blade basically ripped the steak to pieces. The more delicate steak knife, not too bad, but not up to the job, not sharp enough. But the Zelite, yeah, that means business. I won't ever be able to go back now to a serrated edge knife, partly because, you know, with the best will in the world, you know, it's hard to get consistently tender steak, and when it's not tender, this just does not do the job, and when it is tender, you don't need this knife anyway. So I think I am absolutely now a blade edge man.